Hey, um, so people are talking about Real Farm, and sometimes it's not in a positive light, you know, and I kind of like it, I hate to say it, but like, um, even if you say negative things about Real Farm and saying like who would even watch these videos, or saying it's, you know, the dead internet theory, or anything along the lines of um, what's it called? You know, just trash content, or forget the word. It's has to do with brain rot, brain rot content, stuff like that. Everyone keeps on throwing these words around when talking about Real Farm, and honestly, I agree with it. I'm the reason why I made Real Farm is because people were already doing this in general, and it was working. And why not automate it? You know, so I mean, there's a million different things I can talk about with my background, but my background is not in engineering. My background is in film and video, specifically in social media. Since, I want to say 2011 or 2012 or 2013, that's when kind of the YouTubers kind of came up, and I was in middle school, and I was like, I want to be a YouTuber. I want to do this. And this is, and that I've for my entire life up until the end of high school, I've wanted to be a filmmaker. And then that kind of transitioned into being a YouTuber when YouTube came around. And that was my whole goal. I was making YouTube videos for years and wanted to make films and videos and share it with people. Um, and then that transitioned into being a photographer. And my whole background comes from film and video. So it only makes sense that when I started doing more development work and working on web design and all this stuff, um, and then going into just coding for fun, and then following my curiosity, and then it kind of leads me to Real Farm. It only makes sense that um, I am where I am today because of my background in film and video, and in YouTube and social media and all that stuff, along with being an engineer. And um, yeah, so anyways, going back to the idea that everyone kind of talks about, slop content, brain rot, no one watches these videos, it's trash. Honestly, like, would you rather it people make these videos manually, and you know it's still going to be out there. People are already doing it. I'm just accelerating it a little bit faster to, get it over with. But um, making these type of AI UGC videos was never my intention with Real Farm until people were asking for it. My initial idea with Real Farm was to completely automate the process of making videos. There's this thing called YouTube automation where you outsource all the talent um, overseas to people that can do that same quality of a job for cheaper, and then you kind of just manage them. So you have like a script writer, you have a voiceover actor, you have someone doing Blender to do 3D animation. You also have um, you just have a creative arsenal of people, and then you kind of have them on a contract work saying, hey, as long as you're creating videos for me or for my channels, I can pay you a salary. And then you just create a team, and then you have a team creating these videos for cheap. That's YouTube automation. But my entire thing was, what if you can make um, YouTube videos with code? Because my background's in YouTube, and then I kind of transitioned into doing coding work, and I was like, that'd be really interesting. So that's where that comes from. And then Real Farm, the initial version of it was to create those videos like I just told you about, faceless videos. Um, Initially, I wanted to do long form, but that was really cost intensive and also really difficult. So I stuck to like the shorter format, which is, it could be like 10 seconds, could be less, anywhere, just less than 30 seconds or 60 seconds. And then when I put that out there, I realized a lot of people wanted this to promote their businesses. And I was like, kind of stuck in the head saying, no, I don't do that. Like this is they don't understand what I'm going for. This is for just YouTube videos. And then I tried to market my own product, Real Farm, and I realized their current solutions are, or just to market their product is either to do it themselves or to hire an agency or hire someone else to contract to do that work. And it's either going to be one, too time intensive, and you don't have the skill set or the knowledge to even do it. Let alone if you don't have the money to do it, to pay someone $4,000 or $5,000 a month to make these videos for you, at like contracting out an agency or someone else to do it, you know, um, you either need to know what you're doing and go all in on it and kind of dedicate all your time to it, or you have to outsource it and pay a lot of money. So there is no in between. And that's where I was like, now I understand why all of these content marketers and businesses wanted to use Real Farm to make, to use it just to drive traffic back to their website or to get conversions or to bring awareness to their business. And I finally realized it when I was reaching out to a few agencies because that's super expensive. And that's what you see on the website. You see, do it yourself, or like the pros and cons of like doing it yourself, hiring an agency, and then using Real Farm. It's just kind of like a subscription to create videos for your business in order to drive traffic back to your website. I feel like that's a very clear value proposition. And the format that it came from, the current video format, where it's like you see a girl and then goes into a video demo, was taken from one of the UGC agencies that I talked to. I know that that's kind of like the only video format that is, or like the flagship video format that is at the very face front of Real Farm, but that's not the goal. The goal is not to make AI UGC videos. As much as it helps people and it gets Real Farm a lot of attention, that's not my kind of end goal. My end goal is to, in just simple words, automate videos to drive traffic back to your website. That's it. So if there's a video format that's doing well, I'm going to automate it. If it's kind of it, it doesn't have to be AI and it doesn't have to be UGC content. There's a million different video formats that I was going through before settling on the UGC format, and I'm still planning on adding those videos in. But yeah, I just want to make it clear where the slop content comes from, and just my 2 cents on it. So that's Real Farm, and it's a one-person business. I'm the only one working on it. It's going really well, in my opinion, but I see a lot of talk about it and a lot of controversy saying like, oh my God, they're just like, these people are just making the worst content possible. Like, why can't you just do something better with your time? It's like, this is fucking fun. It's amazing for me. Like, not only do I get to create videos, something that I wanted to do in high school and middle school, but I get to also automate those videos, my interests right now, and my curiosity in programming and trying to figure out, okay, I have a video like this, how can I make 100 of them in like less than 5 seconds, and how can I code it? It's a puzzle. It's art and a puzzle together, and that's what I love. So that's Real Farm for you. And if you like this video, let me know. It's I kind of want to make more diary entries of my thoughts because I don't really like writing stuff down. I'd rather prefer just talking to a camera, kind of just letting myself talk and figure out where I'm going from there. But I like this more than writing an essay or an article or a Twitter thread or whatever. So yeah, thanks for watching.